get away?
There's nothing we can do. They're gone. That ship is huge. Exactly how are we supposed to catch it?
Half the colony's in there. They took Egan and Sam and Lilith. Do something!
I did my best. You just hid in your damn bunker.
If it wasn't for Shepard, you'd all be on board that ship.
Show respect. If it wasn't for Shepard, you'd all be on that ship.
Little shit. If it wasn't for Shepard, you'd all be on board that ship.
If it wasn't for Shepard, you'd all be on board that ship.
Could be a lot worse, buddy. If it wasn't for the commander, you'd all be on that ship.
If it wasn't for Shepard, you'd all be on board that ship.
Gratitude might be in order. Shepard saved your life.
Real nice. Shepard risked everything to save your ass.
I didn't want it to end this way. I did what I could.
It was a good fight, Shepard.
Don't beat yourself up, Shepard.
Yeah, you did, Shep.
Nobody could have done more, Shepard.
No reason for regret, Shepard. Nobody else could do better.
Don't blame yourself, Shepard.
Saving half is better than nothing, Shepard.
More than most, Shepard.
Shepard. Wait. I know that name. Sure, I remember you. You're some type of big Alliance hero.
Commander Shepard, captain of the Normandy, the first human Spectre, savior of the Citadel. You're in the presence of a legend, Delan. And a ghost.
All the good people we lost and you get left behind. Figures. Screw this. I'm done with you Alliance types.
I thought you were dead, Commander. We all did.
A reunion has to wait. Cerberus brought me back to stop attacks like this. You don't sound too happy to see me. Something bothering you, Kaidan?
Yeah, something's bothering me. I spent the past 2 years believing you were dead.
It's been too long, Kaidan. How have you been?
Is that all you have to say? You show up after 2 years and just act like nothing happened. I would have followed you anywhere, Commander. Thinking you were gone. It was like losing a limb. Why didn't you try to contact me? Why didn't you let me know you were alive?
I was out for 2 years. You've moved on with your career and your life. Why reopen old wounds?
I did move on. At least I thought I did. But now we've got reports about you and Cerberus.
You're still with the Alliance. You've turned a blind eye to the problem, but human colonies are disappearing. I'm trying to save them.
Really? Is that what you're doing? Because I saw reports that you were working with Cerberus.
Not my choice. I spent the last 2 years in some kind of coma while Cerberus rebuilt me.
You're with Cerberus now. Garrus too. Tally too. Garrus and Tally too. I can't believe the reports were right.
Reports? You mean you already knew?
Reports? Wow, you guys are slipping.
Reports? What reports?
Our movements apparently get broadcast across the galaxy.
Reports? So much for security.
Reports? You already knew?
Of course you already knew. Worst kept secret in the galaxy.
Reports? You mean you already knew?
Alliance Intel thought Cerberus might be behind the missing human colonies. I got a tip this colony might be the next one to get hit. Anderson stonewalled me, but there were rumors that you weren't dead, that you were working for the enemy.
Building the defense towers was just a cover story. The Alliance sent you here to investigate me, didn't they?
I was here for Cerberus. You were just a rumor. I wanted to believe you were alive, but I never expected anything like this.
Our colonies are disappearing. The Alliance turned its back on them. Cerberus is the only group willing to do something about it.
You can't really believe that. We both know what Cerberus is like, what they're capable of.
Cerberus and I want the same thing, to save our colonies. That doesn't mean I answer to them.
Do you really believe that? Or is that just what Cerberus wants you to think? I wanted to believe the rumors that you were alive, but I never expected anything like this. You've turned your back on everything we stood for.
The past is done. You need to focus on what's happening now. This isn't about me working for Cerberus, Kaidan. Something far more important is at stake. Kaidan, you know me. You know I'd only do this for the right reason. You saw it yourself. The Collectors are targeting human colonies, and they're working with the Reapers.
I want to believe you, Shepard. but I don't trust Cerberus. They could be using the threat of a Reaper to manipulate you. What if they're behind it? What if they're working with the Collectors?
Jeez, I hate these guys too, but they're not the only threat out there.
Typical Alliance attitude. You're so hung up on Cerberus that you can't see the real threat.
Wow. You are so hung up on Cerberus, you're ignoring the real threat.
Typical Alliance attitude. You're so focused on Cerberus that you're blind to the real threat.
Too hung up on Cerberus, ignoring the real threat.
Typical Alliance. You can't take your eyes off Cerberus long enough to see the real threat.
Kaidan, can't you see what's happened? You're so focused on Cerberus that you're ignoring the real threat.
Damn it, Kaidan. You're so focused on Cerberus that you're ignoring the real threat.
You're letting how you feel about their history get in the way of the facts.
Maybe. Or maybe you feel like you owe Cerberus because they saved you. Maybe you're the one who's not thinking straight.
I can see you won't listen to reason.
You show up after 2 years and tell me you're working with Cerberus. What does reason figure into any of this? You've changed. But I still know where my loyalties lie. I'm an Alliance soldier. Always will be. I've got to report back to the Citadel. They can decide if they believe your story or not.
So long, Kaidan.
So long, Commander. Good luck.
I could use someone like you in my crew, Kaidan. It'll be just like old times.
No, it won't. I'll never work for Cerberus.
We both know how that's gonna turn out. The Alliance will try to blame Cerberus just like you did.
A leopard can't change its spots. Cerberus can't be trusted. Goodbye, Shepard. And be careful.
Joker, send the shuttle to pick us up. I've had enough of this colony.